Happy New Year, everyone. It's now the end of the year, and as always, at the end of the year, we always look back to the things that we have accomplished. Let me share with you what I've accomplished this year. This year, I got into reading books, and some of the books that I have read, let me share with you some of the top three books that I have read this year. Let me show you. Over here, these were some of the books that I have read in the past, and this one here is the one that stands out this year. It's called Blue Ocean Strategies. If you're into business, this is a good book for you. And also, The Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet David. If you're an entrepreneur, this is also a good book to read. Over here, I have my psychology books. I like psychology books. For example, Napoleon Hill, The Law of Success. It's also a good book if you're an entrepreneur. Okay. Now let me show you my other side of the book. So I set up my house as if you look at every corner, you'll see books. And if you follow me over here, on this side, I have my thing called a dark book. Some of the books that I have read in the past. This one here is the one that stands out. It's called Hard Times Create Strong Man. It's called Hard Times Create Strong Man. If you have a son, and this is the book that you would read with your son in the garage. Okay. For women, I can't with this is this book here. It's written by Stefan Anio. It's a good book. I also read Marcus Aurelius. It's also a good book. Laws of Power. 48 Laws of Power. Robert Greene. It's also a good book. And believe it or not, I also read this book over here. It's called The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. It's also a good book. It's hard to understand, but this is a powerful book. This book here, Art of War, is also a good book. I'm going to show you my other books. Come over here.
You have many books.
Yes, I have a lot of books. So these were my offices. These were I think I do my stuff, and as you can see over here, this is the books that I have read this year. If you're into like real estate, Smith Maneuver is also a good book. RSP Secret. If you want to find out what you could do with your RSP money and invest into the real estate, this is also a good book. For taxes, 81 Financial and Tax Tips for Canadians is also a good book for you if you're investors, right? And of course, I read about Grant Cardone, The 10X Rules is also a good book I have read this year. The Closer, also a good book. Here, on this side here, I like reading psychology books, or I like reading history books. So over here, I read about Gianni Russo. Is such a character guy. Here, Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan is also a good book. It touches everything about what his mindset when it comes to a game or a business, so that you could relate it into a business too. So this is also a good book. And here, what else did I have here? Barack Obama is also a good book. I like this book. Okay. So guys, now that I'll show you the books that I have read, If there's any books that you want me to read or it's worth me reading for next year, I'll leave it in a comment below. And other than that, I want to wish you a happy new year. Thank you.